I actually came to the Atlanta Harm Reduction Center almost 3 years ago. And I can remember when I came down to Atlanta Harm Reduction Center as a potential employee, I didn't know what harm reduction was. I came from a predominantly abstinence-based model where I believed the only approach that you could have to drug use was complete abstinence. And I thought to myself when I saw harm reduction strategies, what in the heck are these folks doing? I literally thought for a while that I was a part of something that was perpetuating drug use. That's what I thought. And I was had been in the field of substance use and was very familiar with a lot of models and a lot of different strategies, but I'd never seen this harm reduction. And I remember talking to my wife about it, and I told her the things I had witnessed that day. People receiving syringes and, people being allowed to hang around and be around even though they were still getting high. And I thought it was the craziest thing I ever seen in my life. And I remember telling my wife, okay, I'll give it 2 months. I'll give it 2 months to see if this is actually, there's something to this thing. And that was almost 3 years ago. Because what I saw people making a change. I saw the 5 stages of change model at work. I saw people at some point who wasn't even thinking about stopping their high-risk behavior or their drug use. To a year later, or 18 months later, or 2 years later, those people were coming in and asking about going to drug treatment and trying to find transitional housing. Some of them went off the treatment and came back and became volunteers, and many of them remained in the absent states and became employed and went on to get some sort of education, at a continuing education. So it amazed me. And I went, oh my God, this works. And so I truly understand, as being a leader of this organization, how people can be skeptic and how people can have myths about harm reduction, because I too was one of those people who had the myths until I saw harm reduction in action. This model is one of the most phenomenal models I've ever seen. I think it gives everybody a chance to change at their own rate. And that's important, to be able to change at your own rate. Let people be who they are, and then they will become who they were intended to be.